Alright, so in this first tutorial, I'm going to be showing you how to do this with the hair or whatever, with a dull background, or with the rest of the picture dull, or black and white, whatever, how you like it. But this basically is what I'm going to show you how to do. I'm actually not going to use this picture in particular because I'm going to use this one. I'm actually just doing his helmet. Because you don't always need to do hair, because I don't know, I guess it gets dull after a while just using hair, but I'm using this one, so I'm just gonna go ahead and throw that in there. When you find your picture, you kind of want to make sure it's somewhat decent in quality, because you gotta, you know, well, you find it just like, you gotta use the pen tool first to outline what you're trying to get the different color from the background or the foreground or whatever. So using the pen tool, I used to hate the pen tool. I didn't use it for anything, but I learned that it's actually really useful for this part, because I used to use the lasso tool and it just, I don't know, it just didn't work. But for this one, you just, whoops, I accidentally. Yeah, just grab the pen tool and use it. I'm just going to fast forward this part because it's a bit time consuming, because, you know, but it's worth it. Really quick though, it doesn't matter how perfectly you get it. You literally can do it as roughly as you want, but not too roughly where it's like all the way out here, because it's not, that won't work. But you can literally just get like inches off, or a little bit, or like a couple centimeters out, or a couple half inches, centimeters, whatever, in. But just make sure that you have your hair or whatever object in inside of what you want to do. So yeah. So ignore all of that you just witnessed.
Speak loud, he said, who didn't see he acted that way, and held me like.
So once you have that done, you actually just want to go ahead and right click, preferably somewhere on the line that you just did, and click make selection. And then it'll give you, just don't mess with anything, just press OK. And then it'll give you the ants. And then you're just going to want to copy your layer and go to select inverse, or you can do shift control I. I don't know what it is on the Mac because I've never had a Mac, so, but I think it's command shift I. I think they have commands anyway, but you just do that, and then you hit your delete button on your keyboard, and that will do just the helmet. Now you just want to select, deselect, and to get the ants to go away. Now this part's kind of difficult because you have to edit your picture to get the exact color that you're going for. So probably like, I just do a little bit vibrance as much as I can, and then I get the color. It's probably going to be up here somewhere that I'm going to click from. So I put the vibrance at 100%, and I do 99 brightness and 98 contrast. These will be deleted in a minute, but I just clicked them probably up here, probably the gold part, because that's way too dark. Probably that orange, or probably darker yellow. That's probably perfect. And now you just delete those bad boys real quick. And then you hold down Control or Command and click this little box with your cutout. You can ignore all of this on the side. You're just worried about this. So you grab your paint tool and you just paint the helmet or hair, whatever you're doing. And then select, deselect, and then you're gonna go to overlay, and then you're gonna lower the opacity. That'll probably be okay. 67. Now you're gonna want to click on your bottom layer and go to Vibrance and lower the saturation just a little bit. Don't lower it all the way down because you lose all the color unless you like it, unless you want your picture to be black and white. But if you just want it to be dull, don't pull the saturation all the way down. Just do a little bit because you can still see the green and then you can still see the red. If you like it a dull color, then that's how you get the background. Now you go back up here, and that's pretty much all you're gonna do. I'm gonna edit my picture real quick. So yeah, I'm gonna fast forward this.
Fill me up and pour me out. There is no doubt we had the same feeling in opposite times.
Alright, so I pretty much edited the picture the way that I wanted. Now I'm just gonna throw a texture on it, which probably all these textures are old. I don't really have any grainy textures right now, but I'll go ahead and make this a grainy one. I'll just inverse the color. Oh wait, no I don't.
Good woman can't find the good in each other. And a good man and a good woman will bring out the worst in others, the bad in each other.
Alright, so that's it. This is what your end result's going to be, unless you want to add more textures or add whatever. Text, whatever you want really goes with it. If you have any questions, you can go ahead and go to the blog and hit the little ask button, and I'll try and help you with your problem. Have a good day.